Welcome back. My name is Kennedy. I'm a software developer, and let us continue with our series. In the last chapter, we managed to run our server, which is now active on port 8000. In this video, we are going to change this customizing of the web page so that we can bring the foundation of our views into our project the way we want it to be. So the first thing I'm going to do is to Control C and stop our server first of all. Then inside the blog project, I'm going to start a new app for our project. So I'm going to type this command: Django -admin start app base. Base is the name of our project app. So this is the app I'm going to use, which is called base, and press enter. Now let me open my Sublime text. Go to file, open folder, go to desktop, and open our blog project which we created initially in the last video. So when you open it, the whole project, so here we have a blog, base, blog, and in VNV. So the base is the app we have just created a few seconds ago. The blog project is the previous video we created it, and the environment variable. The DB SQLite is our database which we're going to store our models and whatever. The manage.py is the script we're going to use to run our server, which is now active here. But I don't want to go much into those details. Let us change this customizing of our web page. So the first thing I'm going to do is come here on the views, on the base app, and here is where I'm going to put our templates. So the first thing I'm going to do is to define a function called home, or you can just call it home view, or index. You can call it even index, but I'm going to call it home view. Home view. Then inside the home view, I'm going to request something. Because this is a function, I'm going to return something at the end of the line. I'm going to return and render a template. The template I'm going to render will be a HTML file. So just type request and type home.html. HTML is the extension for our file. So we want to create this template so that it can be viewed here on the web page. So the next thing to do is come here on the blog, under settings. Let us register our app first of all. The app we've just created, which is called base. So let us call it base. After that, the template will be registered here in the base directory. We'll access the template here by registering it here, and let's say templates. Now these templates here, we are going to create a folder for it. So on the root of our blog project, create a new folder and call it templates. Just like that, templates. Inside the templates, we are going to create the name of our file, which is called home.html. So we're going to create new file and call it home.html. There are many ways of creating a file inside a project, and also you can do something like this. Instead of putting the template inside the templates folder, you can come here on the base app, create a new folder and call it templates, and inside the templates you can create another folder and call it base. I'm saying base because base is the folder which is reference to the name of the app we created before. So inside the base app, create a template and create a base folder. So we can just move this from the template and drop it there. So let me access it through my desktop here. Go to blog, which is already here. Let's say desktop, blog. So we have templates here. Cut this template, and inside the base we have also templates and base, then drop it here. Those are two ways of accessing the file, which is a template file. You can create a template file inside your templates folder or inside your base app and reference inside a template folder where you create the name of the app which you've created, like base. So when you do that, come back to the urls.py and include a module called include here. Include. So on the path variables, just write on the base directory by single quote or double quotes, I'm going to access a base URL. So I'm going to type include base.urls. URL is the uniform resource locator. So uniform resource locator is just a path where you're going to access your project. It's like a location on a development server like this. For example, a URL can be /admin or /about or /payments or /create view, something like that. So let us create this file called base.urls, which we don't have in our base app. So in our base app here, let us create this url.py file, urls.py, just like that. And inside here we are going to import some modules. So from Django.urls import path. Path is going to be the location or directory on our server. Then URL patterns equals to, now I want to access the path now, path, and the two single quotes or double quotes say that we are going to access this path on the local host, the home page. So let's say views dot home view, and I'm going to give it a name equals to home. So this view here, home view, is the one on our views. So as you can see, it is not capitalized, but you can just put it the way it is so that you cannot have error when rendering. So it is home view, just like that. So because we decided to move the template file HTML from the templates main directory to a new place which we created on the base app, so we have to do some changes on our views. So here, because our template file is accessed through the base directory, we have to put base/home.html, because the base is the name of our directory template section. So we are going to access it from that point. The next thing we're going to do is now to check if our development server is good and running. And the blog is also here. So we can just come here to views, copy all this file. After copying this file, come to view and drop them here, paste them here. And also going to copy this function, Django.shortcuts import render. I can just copy it and drop it here. So inside our blog we have this view and we have URLs, but because we're saying that on the path we have to include base.urls, so the base is here and the URLs are here. So with those things, let us see if we can do much better by going to the cmd command prompt and run our server by typing python manage.py run server. Oh, so it's saying name view is not defined. Oh, on our path from the base directory, okay, we have not imported the views in our base directory of the URL. So inside the URL here, let us import from dot import views. I'm saying from dot because it is in our main directory, it is here, that's why we are saying from dot import views. Let us see our server. Now it is good and running. Now if we reload our server, it brings a blank page. Why is it a blank page? Because this is now the template file, and the template file is called home.html, and inside the home.html you don't have any written material, you don't have any document, you don't have even a heading, a body. So to view something on the web page so that it cannot be displayed a blank page, let us start by typing this. Hold shift less than greater sign HTML and press enter. The title should be blog, and inside the body let us place these tags and type block content and end block content. So inside the block tag is where we are going to say something. So for example, let me put a h1 tag and say welcome to Django development. Now if we refresh the page, invalid block tags and block, oh sorry, there's a typing error, I've typed wrongly here, I should remove this one here, and block content. Oh good, welcome to Django development. Now this is the default web page of our project. Now you can customize this web page the way you want, and you can put another paragraph tag here and say this is my blog post. That's all, and refresh the page. Good, this is my blog post. Now that we have our server up and running like this, the next thing is to move on with our project as we progress with the Django series. Give a thumbs, give me shares, give me likes, comments, and subscription to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for this channel, for this video. I say goodbye and see you in the next chapter. Peace.